In the majority of states, the electrical code is classified as an integral component of the broader building code framework. To fully grasp this relationship, it's essential to understand the distinct yet interconnected roles of each code. The building code establishes minimum requirements for the structural integrity, fire safety, accessibility, and overall safety of buildings. It encompasses aspects such as foundations, framing, roofing, plumbing, and mechanical systems. On the other hand, the electrical code specifically addresses the safe installation and maintenance of electrical systems within buildings. This includes wiring, outlets, lighting, electrical panels, and other electrical equipment. The electrical code aims to prevent electrical shocks, fires, and other hazards associated with electricity. The integration of the electrical code into the building code ensures a coordinated approach to building safety. This means that electrical installations must comply with both the electrical code and the relevant provisions of the building code. For example, the building code might specify requirements for fire-resistant walls, while the electrical code dictates how electrical wiring must be installed within those walls to maintain the fire resistance rating. Several reasons contribute to the classification of the electrical code as part of the building code. Firstly, it promotes consistency and avoids conflicting requirements. By integrating the electrical code into the building code, authorities can ensure that all aspects of building construction and operation are subject to a unified set of regulations. Secondly, it streamlines the permitting and inspection process. When the electrical code is part of the building code, builders and contractors can obtain all necessary permits and inspections from a single agency or department. This simplifies the process and reduces administrative burden. Thirdly, it enhances enforcement. When the electrical code is integrated into the building code, building inspectors are responsible for enforcing both sets of regulations. This increases the likelihood that electrical installations will be properly inspected and compliant with safety standards. The specific version of the electrical code adopted by a state or local jurisdiction may vary. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, is the most widely adopted electrical code in the United States. However, some states and localities may adopt their own versions of the electrical code, which may be based on the NEC but include amendments or additions to address local conditions or concerns. In Pennsylvania, for example, the electrical code is based on the NEC with some state-specific modifications. To determine whether the electrical code is classified as part of a building code in a specific state, it is necessary to consult the state's building code regulations. These regulations are typically available online or from the state's building code agency. It is also advisable to consult with a qualified electrical contractor or building inspector to ensure compliance with all applicable codes and regulations. The NEC is a comprehensive set of standards that outlines the safe installation of electrical wiring and equipment. It's updated every 3 years by the National Fire Protection Association, or NFPA, to reflect the latest advancements in electrical technology and safety practices. The NEC covers a wide range of topics, including wiring methods, overcurrent protection, grounding, bonding, and equipment installation. It's organized into chapters, articles, and sections, each addressing a specific aspect of electrical safety. Some key areas covered in the NEC include conductor sizing and ampacity, which dictates the appropriate size of electrical wires based on the amount of current they will carry, ensuring that wires don't overheat and cause fires. Overcurrent protection involves the use of circuit breakers and fuses to protect electrical circuits from excessive current, preventing damage to equipment and reducing the risk of electrical fires. Grounding and bonding establishes a low impedance path for fault current to return to the source, minimizing the risk of electrical shock and ensuring the proper operation of overcurrent protective devices. Wiring methods outlines the approved methods for installing electrical wiring, including the use of conduit, cable, and other wiring systems, ensuring that wiring is protected from physical damage and environmental factors. Equipment installation covers the safe installation of various types of electrical equipment, such as lighting fixtures, receptacles, switches, and appliances, ensuring that equipment is properly connected and grounded. The NEC also includes specific requirements for different types of occupancies, such as residential, commercial, and industrial buildings, recognizing that electrical safety needs may vary depending on the type of building. In addition to the NEC, other relevant standards and regulations may apply to electrical installations, such as the National Electrical Safety Code, or NESC, which covers the safe installation and maintenance of electrical power and communication lines. State and local building codes may also include additional requirements for electrical installations, such as those related to energy efficiency or accessibility. Understanding and complying with all applicable electrical codes and regulations is crucial for ensuring the safety of buildings and their occupants. Failure to comply with these codes can result in electrical shocks, fires, and other hazards, as well as legal penalties and fines. When planning an electrical installation, it's always best to consult with a qualified electrical contractor or engineer to ensure that the installation meets all applicable requirements. They can provide guidance on selecting the appropriate wiring methods, overcurrent protection devices, and grounding systems, as well as ensuring that the installation is properly inspected and approved. Remember that electrical work can be dangerous, and it's always best to leave it to the professionals. Never attempt to perform electrical work yourself unless you are properly trained and qualified. Understanding the relationship between electrical codes and building codes is fundamental to ensuring safety and compliance in construction projects. The electrical code, often based on the NEC, provides detailed regulations for electrical systems, while the building code sets overall safety standards for structures. Integrating these codes streamlines the construction process, promotes consistency, and enhances enforcement, ultimately safeguarding buildings and their occupants. In practice, this integration means that any electrical work must adhere to both the specific requirements of the electrical code and the broader safety guidelines of the building code. For example, the building code might dictate the fire resistance rating of walls, while the electrical code specifies how wiring within those walls must be installed to maintain that rating. This coordinated approach ensures that all aspects of a building's construction contribute to its overall safety. The NEC is updated regularly to incorporate the latest technological advancements and safety practices. These updates cover various aspects of electrical systems, from conductor sizing to grounding and bonding, and are essential for keeping electrical installations safe and efficient. Compliance with these updated codes is crucial for preventing electrical hazards and ensuring the proper functioning of electrical systems. Enforcement of electrical and building codes is typically the responsibility of local building inspectors. These inspectors review construction plans, conduct on-site inspections, and issue permits to ensure that all work meets the required standards. Their role is vital in maintaining the integrity of buildings and protecting public safety. Navigating the complexities of electrical and building codes can be challenging, especially for those unfamiliar with the construction industry. Consulting with qualified professionals, such as electrical contractors and building inspectors, is highly recommended. These experts can provide valuable guidance and ensure that all work complies with applicable codes and regulations, avoiding costly mistakes and ensuring the safety of the building. The electrical code addresses numerous critical aspects of electrical installations, ensuring safety and preventing hazards. Firstly, conductor sizing and ampacity are meticulously regulated to prevent overheating and fires. This involves selecting the appropriate wire size based on the amount of current it will carry. Secondly, overcurrent protection, using circuit breakers and fuses, is essential for protecting circuits from excessive current that can damage equipment and cause fires. Thirdly, grounding and bonding create a low impedance path for fault current, minimizing the risk of electric shock and ensuring proper operation of protective devices. Fourthly, wiring methods specify approved techniques for installing wiring, including conduit and cable systems to protect wiring from damage and environmental factors. Fifthly, equipment installation covers the safe setup of electrical equipment like lighting fixtures and appliances, ensuring proper connection and grounding. The NEC also tailors requirements to different occupancy types, such as residential, commercial, and industrial buildings, acknowledging varying safety needs. Staying current with the latest electrical codes is vital due to ongoing technological advancements and evolving safety practices. Regular updates to the NEC incorporate these changes, ensuring that electrical installations remain safe and efficient. Compliance with these codes is not just a legal requirement but a critical responsibility for safeguarding lives and property. When embarking on an electrical project, it's highly advisable to consult with licensed electrical contractors or engineers. These professionals possess the expertise to interpret and apply electrical codes accurately, ensuring that the installation meets all requirements. Their guidance can help avoid costly errors and ensure the long-term safety and reliability of the electrical system. While DIY electrical work may seem appealing, it's crucial to recognize the inherent dangers involved. Electrical work should only be performed by qualified individuals who have the necessary training and experience to handle it safely. Incorrect wiring or improper connections can lead to electric shock, fires, and other serious hazards. By entrusting electrical work to professionals, you can rest assured that it will be done correctly and in accordance with all applicable codes and regulations. Electrical codes are continuously evolving to address emerging technologies and safety concerns. Some recent updates to the NEC have focused on areas such as energy storage systems, electric vehicle charging, and renewable energy installations. These updates reflect the increasing adoption of these technologies and the need to ensure their safe integration into the electrical grid. Staying informed about these changes is essential for electrical professionals and anyone involved in the design or installation of electrical systems. Continuous learning and professional development are key to maintaining competency and ensuring compliance with the latest codes. In addition to the NEC, other standards and regulations may apply to electrical installations depending on the location and type of project. These may include state and local building codes, as well as industry-specific standards such as those developed by organizations like the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, or IEE, and the American National Standards Institute, or ANSI. It's important to be aware of all applicable requirements and to ensure that the electrical installation meets or exceeds them. Failure to comply with these requirements can result in delays, fines, and potentially dangerous situations. Electrical safety is a shared responsibility, and everyone has a role to play in preventing electrical accidents. Homeowners, building owners, and electrical professionals all have a duty to ensure that electrical systems are properly installed, maintained, and used. By following safe practices and adhering to electrical codes, we can create a safer environment for ourselves and others.